So then we have Ezekiel 45 and 17. But when the people of the land shall come here before Yahweh in the solemn feast, he that entereth by the way of the north gate to worship shall go out by the way of the south gate. And he that entereth by the way of the south gate shall go forth by the way of the north gate. He shall not return by the way of the gate whereby he came in, but shall go forth. So we see in the feast days, what are we supposed to do? We're supposed to not come in the same way. We're not supposed to leave the same way, right? Yes, Ezekiel 45. And then we have 46 and 9, Ezekiel 46 and 11. And we're not supposed to leave. In these feast days, we're not supposed to be the same person. We come to Passover and we repent. We get all the leaven, we get all the sin out, right? So what we have to do is get all that sin out and let all that go away. The house of Israel, just basically a follower of the Messiah, Yeshua. Just, we are Israelites, we are Hebrews. We don't know exact what tribes because that a lot of that's been lost. But we are just followers of the Messiah. You know, it's just following the scriptures, what Yahweh says to do. So, you know, we're just believers. Just like when they came out, they was a mixed multitude, really. There was Egyptians that even went with them when they came out on Passover, right? So we just have to know what to do, and that makes us the child of the Most High. So let's go on here. Matthew 23 and 6. And love the uppermost rooms at feast, and the chief seats in the synagogues. And that's what I see happening today with a lot of these people. They're doing those things that he didn't want them to do. Mark 12 and 39. And the chief seats in the synagogues and the uppermost rooms in the feast. And Luke 20 and 46. Beware of the scribes which desire to walk in long robes and love greetings in the markets and the highest seats in the synagogues and the chief rooms at the feast. So the feasts are not about happy look at me days. They're about the Creator, right? They're about coming to Yahweh and saying, I want to know what you want me to do. And I want to know how to do it, right? Basically, yes. I mean, I think we've all fell short. You know, no matter where we're from, we've all fell short. We've all went away. Most of us has went away and done other things and followed other, even religious things, and kept, you know, December 25th, or kept different ways, kept different things. And that put us away. That got us divorced, really. You know, he says, don't have no other gods before me. So that essentially put us away and got us a divorcement from him. And the only way to come back is through Yeshua. Through his son, we come back through Yeshua. We say, I'm sorry, we plead the blood, and now we can come back to the Father, and now we can do what the Father says. And that's why he says there is no, you know, there's no remission of sins once you can't divorce and come back, Once we come back, yes, the feasts are obedience, just doing what he says to do. It's not a, you know, like a ritual or a thing that a lot of people make it out to be. It's pure obedience because we are happy to be back, right? Just like them, when they came out, when they did Passover, they was happy to be back, right? Whatever he says, we'll do, right? So they was happy that they could even be a part to be back in the family. So that's what this is really, it's really about, just being back in the family, being back with the Creator, and knowing everything's going to be all right. But also knowing that we love him, just like Yeshua said, if you love me, keep my commandments, right? So doing the way that he wants it to be done. Yes. Exactly. I mean, that's it. That could be the name of this right here. That is it. The important thing is returning to the fold and staying. Exactly. That's the whole part of everything I do. The whole point of everything that we should do, really, right? Now there's still touching people and talking to people and all the things that we do, but that's it in a nutshell. It's returning to the fold, being a part of the family, and then staying in the family. And even when little sister pokes you in the arm and you're like, hey, stop that, and little brother comes up and spills water